Good afternoon, guys. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to come on and say hi, transmit some of this good energy I'm feeling in case any of you guys need a little boost. And to help us with that, I'm going to share the hummingbird that came alive on my canvas this morning. So feel the joy, the spirit of joy, the lightness of being that hummingbirds gift to us. They're such a beautiful gift. So that's the energy we're going to sprinkle all over this reading. All right. I've already cleared the space, but I will take a moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you to the angels, to all of the benevolent ancestors that surround us and guide us, and who wish nothing more than to see the highest good for this planet and for all of the people, and who want fairness and balance in all things so that they also can be set free. And I just ask that this space once again be protected. I want to call in Archangel Michael to guard and protect and ward off any negativity being sent this way, any interference, any monitoring spirits that are around my viewers or my channel. Thank you, Michael. We love you. All right, you guys, let's see what comes out. I'm going to do the Lightworker Oracle. These are all going to be just Oracle messages. So I was thinking, let's get 3 from this deck and I'll pull them before I talk, and we'll see if we can get just an overarching message from the Lightworker Oracle for this Saturday. It's the last day of August, isn't it? Or is it September 1st? What day is it? Yeah, last day of August. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get 3 cards, please, Spirit. My kids are at the county fair today with their dad, so they're excited. I get to have a day at home. I'm going to go run some errands after this. One. Woo! That was a bunch. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't just flash you guys. Oh goodness. Let's get 2 more. There's 1 more. And we'll get a final one. And we'll look at them together. We had some bad storms last night. I hope anybody else that did is safe, and that your home is safe, and your family and your pets. Okay, there's number 3. Dun, 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 dun. First card, 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Next, and like I said, we'll look at all 3 and I'll see if I get an intuitive message from them together. Number 13, Trust in the Plan. I don't know if I said this is a 29, which is an 11. And 40, Orbs of Light. Okay, let's see what Spirit's telling us. Right off with the numbers, I see 1144. You could be seeing 1144. These 2 are really speaking to me of the sun, you know, our life giver in this realm, being transmitted from the heavens, and then this is us receiving it with our open hands, receiving the light, also transmitting that light back out, so receiving it into the heart space and then giving it back out to the world. So this is all of the energies of the planets, which are just the without to our within. So these are the aspects that live inside of us too. So they're all coming down through the sun. We're bringing it down into our hearts. It's lighting up and radiating out. Now, where does this one fit in? This is the pink rose of Lady Nada. So the pink rose, I think of Mother Mary. I think of the Divine Feminine. This girl's also got her hands open to receive, as well as this one up here. So this is like higher self, lower self, it looks like. Higher self, human self. You could be doing mother healing right now. This rainbow connects between her hands like it's a rainbow bridge. The girl below is like you could look at it too, like the rose is coming out of Divine Mother's heart and then descending down through her crown, and she's receiving that so that she can embody that here on earth. Some of you guys could be working with Divine Mother. You could be working with other feminines, like I said, either sister healing, mother healing, that sort of thing. So trust in the plan. It's interesting too, because this middle one is like Divine Masculine with the sun. But then both of these down below, to me, this orbs of light, with this being a feminine too, is like kind of representing the solar feminine. A lot of times we think of feminine as the lunar aspect, the receiver, but there's also a solar feminine. So the solar feminine is holding that frequency of the sun and beaming it out, and then this one is much more of like a gentle, more lunar, receptive feminine. So it's also kind of the two aspects of our inner feminine as well. All right, that artwork is so beautiful in that deck. Let's get a couple of messages from Visionary cards. There's the deck creator's name. Let's see what wants to come out here. I do want to do the a few letters too, just because I'm in a playful mood and those are really fun for me. So you can stick around for the end for that, or you can just get these oracle messages. It's up to you. But if you are watching and enjoying the message, I would appreciate a like. I would love for you to subscribe, comment, say hi, introduce yourself. Too many. Anything else from this deck? Let's give this a good regular shuffle. Got one. Let's see if we can get one more. Spirit, anything else you want to say here? Whew, that's gorgeous. Okay. I don't remember this one. So we'll go in order, I guess. First we had deep roots. Deep roots. That is, and I will read from the book on this one. It's very short. Page 7, you could be seeing the number 7 a lot. Okay. Deep roots. We often forget about the things we cannot see, like the roots that run deep underground to support a tree. This card reminds you to connect to roots and ancient energy. There are answers that lie within this connection. Every energy has a purpose. Although we cannot see it, we can feel it. Feel the energy to try and understand it. Underground, there exists a network of connections, roots connected to other roots in lines of communication, spreading information in ways we can scarce imagine while looking at the surface, where nothing seems to be happening. Ooh, that reminds me of the mycelium for the mushrooms, that mycelium network that connects all the mushrooms and they communicate. The universe is working, forming connections and gaining nourishment, all to support us in our next stage of growth. We may not see it, but this hidden energy is just waiting for us to call upon it and use it to build the world back in line with the laws of nature. Amen, 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 amen. That message is approved by Mama, for sure. Look at this one. Pure dream. Pure dream. Page 35. This is a really short one. Follow your intuition, your dreams, and the things that really matter to you. This is about developing your spiritual side and your imagination. Dream big and let yourself envision big ideas. Don't fear them or downgrade them. Think about the question with an open mind. Connect to your inner child and be naive. Tigers are important for me. They may be important for somebody else. It's definitely a divine feminine card. We've got the crescent moon on the head. This is like the Hathors. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get a couple of animal cards. This one is going to be a little shorter. I've really got to sit down and clean out my camera roll. It's crazy. I think I have over 200,000 photos and like 14,000 videos. Yeah. For the past 7 years. Which animal would like to support the viewer as we leave this message and continue our day? Whenever and wherever you're watching this, trust that if you're meant to hear something, that it will resonate and you will be able to receive the message that your guides and angels intended for you to hear, and your animals. All right. Dolphin, playfulness, lots of inner child today. Like I was feeling it with my painting, and we just had the message in the pure dream card. I feel like there's an energy of heaviness that is wanting to lift, that is lifting, and the more that we can play and have fun and, you know, do things that connect us to that joy and that lightness, it's highly recommended at this time. So Dolphin says playfulness, take time to play. Yes, indeed. And if you're like, well, I'm not a painter, or like, I can't, you know, it's hard to tap into my inner child. I totally get it. I very much get it. I've always been serious, even when I was a kid. But anything you can do, like I was thinking the other day, I used to love to collect stickers when I was a kid. So I was like, I'm going to start buying myself some stickers, you know, why not? Trying to remember 1 or 2 things that like you really loved and just incorporating in that, you know, in whatever way you can. And we also got links, discernment. If you guys have seen I Scry with Steph, she's amazing. She does ink blot scrying, but links came up in one of her recent readings. Discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. Links. All right. Thank you, animals. Okay, we'll just get a handful of letters. That makes my inner child happy. Like whenever I would finish, here's how much of a nerd I am. Whenever I would finish my classwork in school, I would get out a sheet of paper and write like a phrase at the top and then see how many words I could scramble and make from those letters. So this kind of stuff for me is actually fun. Okay, Spirit. So while I'm mixing them up, you might want to think of an answer, a question that you have that you would like an answer from your spirit team, and I will see if I can bring it through. I'll see if they want to bring it through. I don't really have much control over it. Oh, we got a blank one. I'll put that over there. I've never gotten that when I pulled it out. Okay, so right away, I guess I'll try to do them towards y'all. Right away, I see exit. There could be a job that you're thinking about exiting right now, a situation, a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. It seems like if your question was something like, am I where I'm supposed to be? Should I do something different? If that was your question, then the first answer I see is exit. I've got trace. That might mean something to you. Trace makes me think of like retracing your steps. It could be something that you're trying to find, like literally like a physical object that's missing right now, or you feel like you might be missing some information or clues from your spirit guides, something like that. So it's just saying like, retrace those steps. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all too, if you see other words that I don't end up saying, I think it'd be really fun to put those in the comments, because last time I did this, I actually noticed a bunch of words that I didn't notice the first time. I should have put those in the comments, but I didn't. Okay, let's see. We've got heart. Whatever you asked about, you could be being told that your heart is where the answer is. Your guides could be pointing you towards heart healing, heart opening, or just listening to your heart when making this decision. I've got drugs. If you were asking like the why to something, this could be an answer to that. This could just be something that they're wanting to point out in whatever way. You'll know this is like an intuition test for you yourself and your guides. So I'm just going to kind of point out the words. If anything comes to me to say, I will, but that doesn't mean that's what it means. This is about you listening to your own guidance while I'm doing it. Heard. You heard? Oh, goodness. All kinds of listening stuff. Heard, hear, ears, hears, tears. To me, when I see this, I think this could be saying it's okay to shed tears, or maybe you need to shed tears to get that, to get whatever's in the heart up and out as like a purifying, a cleansing. Tears, one of my teachers one time said, you know, tears are holy water. Very healing, very important. We've got star. We've got 6. If you were asking about timing, it could be 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. I gotta flip them towards me for a second or I get too confused. I've got drag. You could feel like you're being like you're being dragged, or that something's a drag. There could be something that is causing like a drag in your energy and your flow and your motivation. You could be being asked to look at that. Right after that, I see shut. So you might need to shut the door on whatever that is. I hate to say this one, but I'm committed to just saying whatever words that I see that jump out at me. So we do have hex. You could feel like somebody has hexed you. Keep in mind that could just be coming from a place of fear. It could not actually be the truth. You have to work with your guides, work with link spirit, and have that discernment to know. Oh, but right when I took away the H, it says X. So I don't know. Maybe some of you out there have an X that was into that sort of thing. I've got create. I think that's a message for the inner children. Getting into creation mode, creating each and every day something, you know, even if you're not like a content creator, just creating some kind of new habit to add to your routine, or creating a new route to work, or creating a new idea for a project, or for a you know, a future dream or goal. Spending some time in the imagining phase, because that is creating, right? I want to go back on what I just said, because I don't like putting words like this out there, but I immediately saw hate, haters. You could be dealing with that. That could go along with the message about the hex. And, you know, Taylor Swift told us what to do with haters, right? Hate is gonna hate, 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 hate. So you can't really do anything about it. You know, you just can't. Oh, look, I'm saying you can't do anything about it. You can't change that. You can only change how you allow it to affect you. You can only control what impact and importance you let it have on your life, your actions, your feelings about yourself. That's the only thing that you can change. I see hands. Some of you guys could be thinking about creating something with your hands, learning something with your hands, maybe massage therapy, Reiki. learning a new skill that involves your hands, energy work. Anything else, Spirit? I see deer. You could have deer as a spirit guide right now. Deer talks to me about gentleness, about innocence. Those could be qualities that you are wanting to tap into right now, especially if you are feeling haters, you're feeling aggression around you right now. You could be drawn to deer spirit to help you to return to innocence, return to gentleness and calmness. I've also got cats. So these could just be a couple of additional spirit animals that are wanting to come out. Or in real life, you might be seeing deer, you might have cats, or be seeing lots of images of cats, seeing videos of cats, seeing them in your neighborhood. You've got night. There could be something that's happening for you at night. You could notice an energy shift at night for you. Maybe you spend time under the moon. Maybe you spend time outdoors. Maybe night times for you are helpful for getting into your yin energy, your feminine energy. Anything else, Spirit? I see rights. You could feel like you're at a time in your life where you're having to stand up for your rights in some way. That could be in the workplace if you feel like your rights are being violated in some way. That could just be in your personal life if you feel like you know, your personal rights aren't being honored or respected. This could be on a larger scale. You could be getting involved with some sort of activism, some sort of social justice type endeavor, you know, where you're standing up for human rights. You're standing up for the rights of your brothers and sisters who maybe don't have a voice and can't speak up. That's coming through pretty strongly. Okay, well, somehow I've managed to get to 28 minutes. Shoot, I was gonna stay shorter. So anyway, I hope that brought you something helpful, something that you needed to hear, and I'm sending you lots of positivity, love, joy, peace for the rest of your day. Until next time, love y'all. Bye.